Okay, let's bring this right down now.
Oh shit.
Oh, by the way, shout out Mags for appearing on, was it Deluded Takes on Twitter? So congratulations for appearing on Deluded Takes as you explained your period. So here we go. Fat Jack's Comic Crypt has been evicted from its city center location. The iconic comic shop will close after 48 years.
That is very significant, man.
It's having a fire sale. Yeah, the shop which will close its doors May 29th, which is today, is holding a fire sale. 48 years. Comics are thriving, dude.
Never been better, they said. Look, we talked about this last show, and I think it's a harsh reality that people are going to have to accept. Everybody, the creators that are in it, as well as the customers, are going to have to accept that this industry is very rapidly changing, and it's going to look a lot different from what it has in the past. And where the comic book shops, what role they play in that, I don't exactly have the answer. We can sit here and theorize all day long, but you have to remember that the internet has changed the game, right? The need for comic shops as they had been in the past, or the role that they played in the past, it's not necessarily the same necessity, bro. Where it's because people aren't having to go through them. They're no longer the newsstand, right? In which people are going to that place to find new books, unless they're back issues, to find new books on top of the new books, maybe not being as favorable as they have been in the past. So you have that double whammy there. You have the comics in general as creatively is not, they're not in a good spot. On the other hand, it's that, well, the industry also looks very differently, and it's starting to look very differently. I don't know what role they play, bro. I really don't know what I don't even, you got to understand, even if comics bounce back, still, I don't know what role the comic book shop is going to play in that. I just don't, being completely honest.
Sure, it doesn't help that it hasn't been given a chance in the last almost decade now, though.
That's also true.
You know, because it was one of those things. I love going out to a comic shop. With a supermarket, I can take it or leave it. With buying a DVD, I can do that on Amazon. You know, I can take that or leave it. But when it comes to comics and back issues, you kind of want to be there. You want to be in the hunt. You want to be.
That's part of the thrill of it. Yeah.
And as I explained a couple of streams ago, when I was out in Leeds, big city, Leeds, just none of the comic shops there. Just one had back issues. The other, you'd be lucky if you had a singular half a box of back issues, and the back issues were just shit which couldn't sell. And they'd just been bundled up and fucking chucked out for next to nothing.
Please get rid of this. Please take this.
Yeah. It is literally cluttering up our shop.
Yeah.
And will get thrown into the dumpster if you don't. So you got these big bundles like a pound, and you look through it, it's like, you know, latest, you know, couple of months old this or a couple of months old that. And you just, don't want none of that. I've had a bit of an expensive day today because I've just picked up quite a few comics today. But of course, it's back issues.
Yeah.
It's back issues. I'm not even looking at DC Marvel. Somebody asked me yesterday on the Real BBC. They're like, "Would you recommend the latest Nightwing?" And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm not touching DC and Marvel. The only thing I'm buying at the minute is this new Spider-Man. You know, which is actually it was Hickman for a start, and it's actually been good. And the Transformers from Skybound, and that's it. You know, I'm not even buying Batman. You're not buying Batman. We're not. It's crazy.
That by itself says the industry isn't in a good place, because that's unheard of for me. You could always count on me. I don't give a fuck how good or bad the industry was. I had Batman and Detective Comics locked in.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's just like an absolute no-brainer.
Yeah, locked in. Even during the Tom King era, I was locked in.
Tom King! Hi, Tom!
What an absolute pleasure to be here.
So that may have been...
Anyway. I mean, that's what killed it. That's what killed it for me. It was just... No, I can't do this no more, Gary. I can't. So Gary and I are just like, okay, let's just all stop. Let's just stop.
Man.
Okay.
And that's,
I'll
but
do
that's to your point earlier. Like you talked about how these shops have not been given a chance, and a lot of it, yeah, it's not. Some of it may be, but not a lot of it isn't their fault in the sense that, and I'm not even saying just because of if you want to say that it's just crap material, not just that, but also with, okay, well, for a very long time, unlike other industries where, yeah, you'll have major players, but you'll have those mid majors as well that are thriving. So even if a major kind of takes a step back, you still had someone kind of replace it. For better or for worse, how we got here isn't even that important. But we know that the big two fucking dominated Western comic books, right? Like it just always, definitely in America, that's just how it had been. Yes, there's other comic book companies that existed, but in terms of the market share, they dominated it. So when they went on the decline, and people that grew up on that, if not exclusively, right? Some of them, sure, they're going to be willing to go give a Rippaverse a shot. Maybe one of the mid-tier guys a shot. But most guys ain't doing that. They're just like, I'm fucking out. Like, what? This is not my thing. So they got hurt because it's like, okay, well, 80% of the comics that you were getting, 90 maybe, were from two fucking publishers.
Yeah.
And now those two have declined. Well, you got to go with them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just economics, bro, more than anything. Cause effect. It's just kind of what happened. So, man, as much as I would, and look, I'm happy, right? Rippaverse is healthy. But the industry itself, I'd be lying to you if I were like, yeah, man, it's in the greatest spot that it's ever been. Nah, bro, it's not. We just found what worked for us, but the industry as a whole they got a lot to figure out, and y'all got to get used to it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to head over to Rippaverse.com to check out our comic book company. We have books, plenty of merchandise, and even some glorious animations from Rippaverse Studios.